just a little bit.
In the meantime, welcome to Central Valley Today, everyone. I'm Alex Delgado.
And I'm Stephanie Bainham. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. A big happy Friday to you. And you know, the holiday season can be festive, but it can also be filled with some high expectations and potentially uncomfortable situations and arguments with family members or friends. Am I right?
Oh, you're so right. I think everyone can agree. So the question is, how do we deal with that? Let's ask our expert therapist, Dr. Jasmine Singh from UCSF Fresno. Welcome back, Doctor. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Everyone's supposed to be happy and festive, Doctor, during the holidays. What in the world kind of conflict? What in the world kind of conflicts could families and friends have?
Well, supposed to be already. I mean, that's such a, putting so much pressure on the holidays. And I don't think having such expectations is appropriate. That really sets us up to be disappointed.
Yes.
But as far as arguments, there could be so many. There could be financial, how much money you want to spend on gifts or travel, or how many people you want to have over. It could be, it could actually go a lot further than that. Family members can ask, have you gotten that job yet? Or did you quit smoking? Where are my grandkids? There's so many things that could come up and turn into potentially really difficult arguments during the holidays.
So what do we do then with family members who we love and adore, but we're all surrounded around the table, and they might think it's an innocent question, but perhaps it sparks something in us that's negative?
Right, so they may not know. They may be just innocently curious. So we can first say, I'm not ready to talk about that right now, maybe later. And that would let them know, oh, okay, this topic is off limits. But if they press you, you can stay firm and really set your boundaries. Like, I am not ready to talk about that. This is the holidays. And I think thinking about your values and your goals is also very important. How do you want to approach the holidays? How do you want to experience them? And how do you want your family to see you? Do you want them to see you yelling and screaming in a fight? Or do they want to have a calm, relaxing holiday dinner? So thinking about how you want to approach your behavior and arguments during the holidays is very important. So I think that's a great place to start. Coming in with a very gentle demeanor, a gentle manner is also very helpful.
Yes. And I think it's also important to know yourself and how you act and how you react when you're drinking alcohol, right? Because everybody reacts differently, and some people get angrier. They get angrier when they're drinking. So always, I guess, keep that in mind.
Absolutely. Alcohol is disinhibiting, meaning your control of yourself kind of.
You lose control.
You lose control. And this goes back to your goals and values. Is your goal to get through the holidays in a calm way? Is it to make a fool of yourself? Is it to be a good example for your children? Is it to have a calm dinner? How do you want to be seen? How do you want others to see you? And how do you want to preserve your relationships? Your behavior is a very strong indicator of all these things.
Talk to us about setting boundaries. What does that mean?
It's just that, really. You're saying this is off limits and this is not. And it's a great way to handle difficult situations and difficult questions. And very important, I think, in all relationships and not just during the holidays.
Consider your goals. You touched on that a little bit. What do you want out of the holiday, and what do you want out of your get-togethers? And help diffuse an argument. How do we do that?
So there are a couple steps I think are really helpful in helping to diffuse an argument. You first don't want to approach it just impulsively, emotionally, and just react to the situation. Be in your gentle place, in your calm place, and go towards the argument. At first, describe what you think is happening. Use facts only. Don't say you're being mean or I'm really upset. Say facts. I hear that you're bringing up this question over and over, or I hear that you want me to do this.
Is that where we use I statements, not you?
That would be ideal. Yes, that would be ideal. But as long as you stick to the facts and start there and describe them in a gentle way, that's a great place to start. Express your feelings. Say, you want me to do this, but I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't think that's the best. And then you can go further and try to negotiate how to figure it out. You can say, I know you want me to do this, but I don't really feel comfortable. What can we do? How can we figure this out? Help me. Let's get to a good solution that we're both comfortable with. And then if they're able to negotiate with you and discuss with you calmly, you can always say, at the end, thank you very much. I'm really glad we worked together on this in a calm, gentle way.
Yeah, definitely so. And also, I think that when you kind of negotiate with people like that, and you ask them about themselves, I feel like a lot of times you start talking to people and I don't know, I just feel it's important to ask somebody else about their day and what they're up to, right? And that always helps.
But it's good to remember you're not asking, something very specific like, did you get that job, or have you quit smoking? It's really important to say, what are you up to nowadays? What's keeping you busy? What are you interested in?
Well, the holidays are such a fun time, and I know we're all eating around the table together. Talk about how humor is also an important thing to always remember and keep in mind.
Humor is a great way to handle difficult situations. I think it just cuts the tension immediately. It puts everyone back in the holiday mode, the kind of idealistic holiday that everyone's laughing around the table. But I think easily someone can just take conflict and become emotional and reactive. But if you think, I'm going to be humorous or I'm going to be forgiving, that can be very helpful.
Forgiving and laughing.
That's a great tip. Such great advice. And if you want to follow Dr. Jasmine, you can do so on your blog, right? You have a blog, and where can people follow you?
It is on Instagram, and it is the Jazzy Doc.
The Jazzy Doc. Yeah, lots of great information on there. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you.
Now we know how to handle conflict at the holidays and avoid it.
Exactly.
Very helpful.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Coming up, everyone, our everyday